Okay, so hello, welcome. We're trying out some new equipment today. So welcome to breakout session number 18. We're calling this Break On Through to the Other Side. Today we're going to talk about what major breakthroughs have you made in your guitar playing, and we want to share them with each other. So first thing I want to do, as usual, I want to say hi to all the members of the Guitar League out there around the country that might be watching, and then I would ask if you would please subscribe to my channel, hit the little bell, and we'll tell you when we have a new one coming out. And if you like these, if you hit the like button, that would sure help a little bit. Okay, so today I can only speak for myself on my breakthroughs, but I'm hoping to get some conversation going with you guys through the messaging, and so you can put up some of the breakthroughs that you had, and then we can share them with other people. So I only speak for myself, but a lot of people have said that they thought YouTube might have been a big breakthrough for them. Well, to me, YouTube is a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because there's so much content up there, and so many teachers, it's almost like cheating, you know, but it's a curse because there's so much content up there that you are, you know, you're not getting any ear training, you're kind of cheating, you're having somebody show you everything rather than you figuring it out. So I think that hurts a little bit, and there's so much content that it's hard to focus on one thing, because you start on one song or something and then another one comes along and grabs your attention. I think they call that ADD, but I definitely have it. So, and I think a lot of other people do too. So what I mean by a breakthrough, YouTube is more like a tool, okay? What I mean by a breakthrough is something that you learned that all of a sudden you go, aha, and then you could play better or you understood it better. That's what I'm talking about with a breakthrough. And I believe that you need to be ready for a breakthrough. Every little thing you learn takes you to the next step and lets you see a breakthrough. I know that I missed the whole cage thing, the whole arpeggio thing first times out, because first of all I thought I didn't understand it, and I thought I knew what it was. So it just went right over my head. But as I learned more about, say, the fretboard and how things work, then I could understand more about the cage system and arpeggios and things. So that was really a big breakthrough. So one of the biggest breakthroughs for me was I really concentrated on learning every note on the fretboard. I know people roll their eyes when I say that, but I'm very serious about it. People go, well, you only need to know the ones on the first two strings. That's not true. Once you learn all the notes on the fretboard, and people are teaching you things, and they're talking about, you know, playing the seventh of that scale or whatever, you start to understand what they're talking about, and you get these breakthroughs. So that was a big one. Breakthroughs for me was learning all the notes and learning the cage system, and then learning what arpeggios really are. Not just arpeggiating, but learning what arpeggios are and how to find them in the scale and play over each chord. That was a very big breakthrough for me. And I talk about that in breakout session number 7 for those of you that missed that. We go over arpeggios in a very basic scale on how to figure out the arpeggios for every chord. Then the other breakthrough for me, I learned a lot of the scales, you know, pentatonic scales, major scales. I'm learning modes, you know, all that stuff. But I did a breakout session on this too. I called it triangles and rectangles scale. That little breakthrough, you go back and watch that breakout session, that can be a big deal for you too, because all of a sudden if somebody's, you know, playing in whatever key it is, you can do a little lead from that in that key just by finding the root note and doing a little rectangle, and triangle thing. So give that a try. Go back and look at, I think that's breakout session number 11. That was a big breakout for me. Another thing that was a breakout was realizing that it only takes 3 notes to make any major chord or any minor chord. You know, you're just thinking too complicated with the big bar chords. These are really good because they sound good. But you don't need all of that to play a G. It's only 3 notes to hold G. Okay, so that's an important thing. And another breakthrough that helps make it a little simpler for me was when somebody said, you know, there's only 12 notes in music. And they're all, each one of these strings has all 12 notes on it. So that it seems a lot less complicated when you think of it that way. It takes 3 notes to make a major chord. There's only 12 notes in music. It kind of simplifies it a little bit. So I'm hoping that we can get, in the comments down there, I'm hoping that you guys will put some of your things that helped you break on out to the other side and get further in your guitar playing. And then we want to share those with other members. You might just help somebody make a major breakthrough. So I'm hoping this is a short one today and not a lot of instruction, but I think it's important that we talk about breakthroughs and what they mean to different people and how they can really help you. So again, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks.